Alhamdulillah, amongst our panel tonight, all of our esteemed guests are honourable and are the crowns of our heads tonight, especially PC Amjid Dita, who also participates in every single of our gathering that we hold, be it in the north, be it in the south. Alhamdulillah, I've had the honour of sharing the stage with him many a times, and tonight he has brought another inspiration, another perfect example for us all to look up to and to follow, and it gives me a great pleasure to be on the same panel as him tonight, and I welcome him, and I also say a massive thank you to taking your time out tonight, which is the Divisional Commander Scott Bisset. I call forward to share his words of wisdom to all of us to follow, and firstly I'd like to say a massive thank you to Scott and the whole team for being part of tonight, and without further ado I call forward to Scott Bisset to come forward and deliver his message. Thank you.
Well, firstly, Assalamu alaikum. It's a real pleasure to be here with you this evening, and thank you for a very kind welcome. There's a few things I want to say, really. The first thing is just to introduce myself. As I've said, I'm Chief Superintendent Scott Bisset. I've worked in Bradford for 23 years, Bradford born and bred, down at Keighley, end of the district. So for those that were born and bred in Bradford too, I'm a fellow Bradfordian, so I feel I'm in a room full of friends, so thank you. I stand in front of you, I think, first and foremost, as a public servant for you all. That's the most important job that I have for those of you that live in Bradford and beyond. I am your public servant. I am the head of the police in the district. I can't hope to match the remarkable talent that's been on show tonight, so I won't stay on too long, you'll be glad to hear. But there are a few important things that I'd really like to say. I found it a really moving and humbling experience, particularly listening to the young people that have stood up in front of us and prayed. I think it's been absolutely remarkable and fantastic, and it will stay with me for a long time. As I listen, though, to the words that were used to preach and the words of the person that was on before me, it really struck me about the values within Islam. And it got me thinking about the values of policing, and the really important values of policing, about fairness, integrity, honesty, and respect for one another. And really what I don't come for free tonight, and you will have noticed my colleagues at the door who are encouraging people to take an interest in perhaps thinking about joining the police as a career in public service. And I suppose what really strikes me is a similarity between the things that we hear through the prayer and the real values at the heart of policing, which are really to serve one another, to protect the vulnerable and to uphold the law in fairness, honesty and respect. That's what I think is really important, and that's why I think the police are reaching out more than ever to the different communities across Bradford to really get the point across: we're your police. I'm your public servant, and I'd really encourage you to work as you do with us day in, day out, to make the district a safer place for us all to live in, and a really enjoyable place for us to all live and work. So without further ado, I'll hand you back to my guests. Thank you very much for the opportunity to stand up and talk to you. It's never a chore taking this time out. It's very enjoyable, and I really hope we enjoy the rest of the evening together. Thank you.